Okay, I'm back. So, just finished chapter 1. So, going to load this one and move on to chapter 2. So, previously we were able to meet with several people.
30 years after the Salt Iron raged across Norzelia, a vein of precious minerals was unearthed in the kingdom of Glenbrook. From east to west, joy swept the land. United at last in common cause, the kingdom of Glenbrook, the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, and the holy state of Hyzant endeavored to wrest this bounty from the earth, with each nation providing expertise and resources. This uneasy alliance between once bitter enemies will herald a new era of tranquility in this long embattled realm.
Wow, that's too many.
One after another, dignitaries from each nation arrive in Glenbrook to solidify this accord and toast to its success, the first step on the road to peace. Among those who would forge this road is Serenoa Wolffort. Inheriting the title of Lord Wolffort from his father Simon, he must decide what foundation he would lay for this new era.
Chapter 2, To Arms, Brave Warriors.
Welcome to Castle Wolffort, Minister Lila. Allow me to express my gratitude to the Holy State. Were it not for your nation's generous efforts, this venture would never have come to fruition.
You are too kind, Lord Simon. You too have served an invaluable role in this.
Okay, so this is a new character, Lila. Okay. Lila Viscraft, Saint 7, Minister of Medicine. One of the Saint 7, she is a woman of superior intellect who was appointed overseer of the Ministry of Medicine. Okay, she's holding the dagger in the blade. She had this medicine book.
Though I must admit, the news of the union between your son and Lady Frederica came as quite the surprise. None in Hyzant considered that a bannerman of Glenbrook would join with the ruling family of Esfrost. I hear that Lady Frederica is the Archduke's half-sister. I must ask, how did this arrangement come to be?
Your curiosity is only natural. This union was promised during the war, an arrangement made with the previous Archduke. Truth be told, I am surprised one as well informed as yourself did not already know.
And this is your son? As I recall.
Serenoa Wolffort, at your service, Minister.
And I am Frederica Esfrost.
My son still has much to learn, but I believe this marriage will herald a bright future for us all. For today, I intend to step down and leave House Wolffort in Serenoa's capable hands.
You're abdicating your position? Surprising news comes in pairs, I see. Nonetheless, I am happy for you both. I imagine the lords and ladies at tonight's banquet will take great interest in the new Lord Wolffort, as will I.
Wow.
Pray, go easy on the boy, my lady.
I hear that young Lord Dragan of Esfrost shall also be in attendance.
Indeed, he has been appointed to oversee operations at the Grand Norzelian mines. I understand his star in Esfrost has seen a meteoric rise.
Good. I would like to hear more of this new explosive substance he means to use to blast the tunnels. As a fellow scholar of sorts, if in a different field, I am always curious to learn how great discoveries are made.
He should have arrived by now. Has anyone seen him?
Dragan's gone to see the city. He was halfway there before the gangplank landed on the docks.
Ah, he is your cousin, yes? I see we share an innate curiosity for new places.
The banquet will begin soon. I shall seek him out and escort him there.
Very good. Though I will host tonight's festivities, I want you to act as if you're already Lord of the House. Our guests are the most esteemed personages of their respective nations. Take care not to cause offense.
Of course, Father.
Okay, so Cyrano is the new lord as of this moment. I know. Acting. Lord Dragan could be... Oh, wait. The flow of the game comprises multiple phases. In addition to story scenes and battles, there will also be an exploration phase. In this phase, you may move freely about areas to gather information from the people around you, then obtain items, review mechanisms and terrain features that may serve you in battle, and more. Okay, stick, run, walk, directional buttons, run, hold B or R to dash. To end the exploration phase and continue with the story, press the plus button. Okay, I forgot to... Oh, the log's not here. Okay. Oh, for Arthur, I've been tasked with attending you at the ceremony tomorrow, my lord. May it be a joyous occasion for all. I'm eager to hear your speech and even more eager to see you triumph at the tourney. Okay, let's go to people's houses. I heard the Prince Roland is shirking his duties at the castle once again. Thank heavens that shiftless child isn't in line for the crown. So he Roland. Okay, nothing here. Let's talk to Benedict. I sense you may have some questions regarding this joint mining venture. Allow me to enlighten you. Combining the expertise and manpower of Norzelia's 3 nations, this mine will unearth the newly discovered vein of iron. We hope this will prove beneficial for all parties, providing wealth and prosperity in equal measure. It is said Lord Dragan's knowledge in ironworking is peerless. I could think of none more suited to oversee the mine's development. Okay. So it's for everyone. Should be recovery pellets. To see the peace we enjoy now, one would never think that but 30 years ago our realm was engulfed in war. The Salt Iron War seems not but a far-off nightmare now. Okay. Hey there, Anna. By your request, Benedict and I shall take part in the tourney. May we bring victory to House Wolflet. I can hear the water. Should be recovered pellets. Greetings, my lord. My friends and I are playing hide and seek. Added Marvels of Norzelia, Volume 8, to notes. You'll find notes as the game progresses. These notes have no direct effect on the story, but they will help you better understand Norzelia and its history. View the notes you've collected at any time by selecting War Chronicle Notes from the main menu. Added Marvels of Nerzelia Volume 12 to notes. Okay. Guess that's all. Next house. Oh, there's a cat. Yeah. Okay. Are there any hiding items here? Nothing. Okay, moving forward. I won't be talking to much people. Ooh. There's a sound of water. Nice. There's been nothing amiss, my lord. Another quiet day. That's nice. The most sensitive personages from each nation will be attending the ceremony, I hear. A veritable melting pot of politics. Such an opportunity to meet and speak with your peers must not be wasted, my lord. Yeah. Oh, I saw you. Should be a copy of pellets. I'm ravaging items from my people. What kind of lord are you? Still can't believe Travis and his Pharaoh's pawn attacked your dear bride-to-be like that. I'm just glad we got there before any real harm could be done, my lord. A lot of folk have come to town for the ceremony. I even saw a man earlier wandering about in a wide-eyed wonder. You are? I can scarce remember the last time Glenbrook was host to such a marvelous journey. Who among the nations will win glory? Which will be known as the fiercest in all Nerzelia? I'm meant to be there when history is made. We will win. Right, the protagonist. Okay, we don't have items. I must make ready for the wedding ceremony. What gift would best suit the union of you and Lady Frederica? It's an impossible choice. Perhaps an audience with the Lord Seaman will spark the inspiration. Okay, there's the log. I forgot the first. Okay, Lord Dragan could be anywhere. I suppose this is a good opportunity of any to speak with the common folk. Are you Dragan? Okay, Dragan, this town is prosperous and its people have faith in their lord. An impressive achievement by my experience. Oh. Dragan S. Frost, overseer of the Grand Nerzelian Mines. After his father's Varog was all but relegated to life on the Frosty Outlands, he dedicated himself to his studies at the archives in hope of restoring his family's honor. He's a young genius who discovered how to make explosives. So you are the man behind the mines. That's nice. You are too kind, Lord Dragon. My apologies, but you are? The apology should be mine. I'm Sereno Wolford. I've come to remind you to return to the castle before the banquet begins. Certain parties were quite insistent. Of course, I appreciate the consideration. I would like to explore the town a while longer, but rest assured I shall be punctual in my arrival. Okay, I'd like to explore a while longer so long as time allows. And just explore. Should we go back? Okay, anything here? Oh, there. 300. So whoever owns this one, I owe you. I am your lord. My husband works from dawn till dusk at the port, lifting crates and who knows what else. It's honest work, though, and the backbone of our livelihoods besides. It's just the same. Hey kid. We're playing hide and seek till Dad comes home. I need to find a place to hide and quick. Okay. Take care not to hurt yourself. Your father wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you. Oh, one of my favorite games. Bars are always my favorite places to hide. It takes a clever mind to hide. Perhaps you can use that cleverness to help your father when you're older. This is a bit harsh. I'll pick this one because my demo I picked this one and I want to play the game as I've played it before. And I don't want her to hurt herself. Serna's condition was strengthened. I will. Dad got awful mad when I climbed up on the rooftops. Awful mad. That anger comes from a place of concern. I'm not saying you shouldn't hide, but promise you keep your safety in mind. I promise my lord is as good as gold. Dad will be glad to hear it. Vigila. There's no rest for a young lordling. All eyes will be upon you in the coming days. Frederica and I shall make every effort to learn the lay of the land, so that we might share the weight of your duties. Okay, Frederica. It's just like him to gallivant off with nary a word of farewell. Still, I suppose this is a chance to become acquainted with my future home. Would you describe your town, Sir Noah? To know a town, you must take time to relish her company. That's what Erodor told me, perhaps more colorful words. It is the port at the center of commerce, a town built on taxes but not at the expense of fair trade. Wolford is nestled safely behind the castle walls. It is a town at peace and set an example for the rest of the kingdom. This is a bit you're boasting your town. This is a bit informative but too plain, and I like this one. You really need to know your town by actually taking some time knowing it. So just I haven't known Erodor for long, but those words are undeniably his. Perhaps I ought to take a page out of his book, as I've done regrettably little relishing since I arrived. You needn't push yourself, Frederica. Time is something we do not lack. Once matters have settled, I will give you a tour of Wolford myself. Thank you, Sir Noah. I very much look forward to that. You have given me much to consider. Okay. So I guess that's everything. There's no more shiny things. So it's time to go back. I'll conclude. The banquet will begin soon. Lord Dragan and I had best not arrive late. At the banquet.
I thank you for your hospitality today, Lord Serenoa.
Think nothing of it. Did you enjoy the city, Lord Dragan?
Quite. Its people are full of life and love for their lord. That says all I need to know about House Wolford.
You honor us with your words.
I am only being frank. Frederica is the sister of the Archduke, after all, and my cousin besides. I would not see her marry into an unworthy house. Suffice to say, my expectations were exceeded.
I have heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I sense prosperous days are ahead of us.
As do I. Finally, our nations enter into an age unfettered by war. With Esfrost's iron, Hyzam's salt, and Glenbrook's mediation, there is no limit to what we can achieve. We must regard each other as equals, and forge mutually beneficial relationships.
I sense skepticism in your words, Lord Dragan. Do you
Ooh.
mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
I need not imply anything. The salt tax you claim makes my case more than clear.
Bold words from one so young. Is that how peers speak to one another?
Perhaps the young ones, yes. What do you think, Lord Serenoa?
Why? You're the one who's...
Dissatisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers. This is the foundation of the teachings that guide us in Hyzant. By allying with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental beliefs?
Of course not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's sole supply of salt. And we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Though it strikes me that your words are measured.
You needn't be so non-committal, Lord Serenoa. It is only reasonable that the three of us have differing opinions on the matter. However, that is all the more reason for us to be open to frank discussion.
Honored guests, pray forgive my son. We of House Wolfort are but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance and politics do not come to us naturally.
Sereno is in hot
This,
seat.
however, I can say. We will fight injustice and tyranny wheresoever it may be. Of course, we do not enjoy conflict. Still, we will not hesitate to defend our land and our people should the need arise. No matter how mighty the threat, we will fight for home and kingdom.
Yes, Lord Simone. Of that we are keenly aware.
I apologize if I spoke out of turn. But the fact remains that as every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows, and salt is the cause. The common folk have all but forgotten its taste. I simply want to ease their suffering.
The ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved for the privileged few. All those who live require it, not just those lucky enough to be born within the borders of our holy state.
You agree with me then?
How I feel matters little. In Hyzant, the word of the goddess, as conveyed to us from the lips of the Hierophant, is absolute. But perhaps this joint mining venture of yours may lead to the change you seek.
Indeed, we must set our gazes to the future. All of us. I expect you will be the ones to usher us into a new era.
Yes, Father.
So, this Lila is a bit against their leader. Okay, we have another event. Whitehome Castle. Side stories. The children of the crown speak of their father, King Regna.
Father spoke not a single word to me today. Before
Okay.
long, I fear I might forget the sound of his voice.
Okay, so this is Cordelia Glenbrook, or Cordelia, depends. Princess of Glenbrook, the third child and only daughter of King Regna, who brought the Salt Iron War to its end. She is a young princess with a graceful air about her and prefers her kind-hearted brother Roland over the high-strung Franny. Okay.
Please, sister, you weep and wail like a common girl. Show some composure. Father has a kingdom to rule, a kingdom engaged in a historic endeavor. He has more important duties than to pamper a spoiled child.
Yes, of course, brother.
As if
You
Franny's
speak as if
not a-
father's duties include anything more than licking the boots of these dignitaries. It is inconceivable he cannot spare the time to break bread with his daughter.
You speak out of insolence and ignorance, Roland.
I speak only the truth. He leaves all the cumbersome tasks to the Wolforts and Minister Patriot.
A king's word is to be obeyed.
And what of his subjects? Do they exist simply to bring him glory? To take the blame for his failures?
They are to serve as he sees fit.
The hell they are.
Believe as you wish. Speaking of his subjects, it appears lordship of House Wolfort will be passed down to young Serenoa.
What?
How fortunate for you to have a friend in the new lord. Best not take loyalty for granted, however. House Wolfort is obedient enough for now, but that can change as quickly as the wind. Use them well when you can, but be ready to bring down your fist if they dare to rise above their station.
Whoa.
Don't speak of them like lapdogs. They're not servants. They're my friends.
Do you really think to lead with such a soft heart? You are not fit to wear the royal signet.
Oh, stop this fighting at once. You frighten me.
Enough of this.
Where are you going, brother?
To train with Sir Maxwell. I would clear my head. There is a tourney on the morrow, after all.
Brother!
The sibling rivalries.
I yield.
Your spear wavers, my prince. Something weighs on your mind.
You've always been able to see through me.
It's no great feat. Your heart lies ever on your sleeve.
Do I hear disapproval in your voice?
Not exactly, my prince. It can be a weakness, yes, but it can also be your strength. After all, sometimes a direct strike is most effective at piercing a formidable defense.
I will take those words to heart, Sir Maxwell. Thank you for today.
The pleasure was mine. I expect a good fight from you tomorrow. In the final match, no doubt.
I take the field with House Wolfort. Together, I have no doubt we can emerge triumphant.
Ah, that would explain your improvement. Young Serenoa is a worthy training partner. Even so, I have no doubt you've held your own against him. Tomorrow you shall show the realm what I already know. That you are a warrior worthy of your family's legacy.
Sir Maxwell, Sometimes I wish I wasn't a prince. Sometimes I wish I'd been born your son instead.
Surely you jest, Your Highness. Your father is a great king, and an even greater man. It is an honor to serve him as I do.
Apologies. I forget myself. I must have taken quite a blow. Anyhow, I suppose I should rest till the morrow. Be well, Sir Maxwell.
It cannot be easy being the youngest prince. To have others expect nothing from you, yet still shake their heads in disapproval. But you can rise above this, my prince. Seize your chance and lay everyone's doubts to rest once and for all.
Okay, it's the middle child problem. He's the youngest son. So only if Franny dies that he will be relevant. Okay, main story. The banquet ends without incident and everyone breathes a sigh of relief. Dragan, however, has something in his mind. And what could that be?
Now that's what I call a feast.
Okay, he's drinking.
You've landed quite the catch, Frederica. He is a good man. I can see it in his eyes.
He's drunk.
You are too kind, Lord Dragan.
And humble as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
I can tell that your heart is pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica,
Forgive me if I caused offense. I thought only to return your sincerity and kind.
no apologies are needed. I am happy to meet your approval.
Thank you, my lord.
Words come so easily to the both of you. A perfect match.
Forgive my curiosity. What sort of life did Lady Frederica lead in Esfrost?
Backstory.
Her life? Truth be told, my dear Serenoa, not a pleasant one. Those of Rosellan blood are looked down upon in Esfrost, even if they are the daughter of the Archduke's concubine. Gustadolf's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They have not a shred of human compassion between them. They
They're
cruelly
heartless.
bully the girl endlessly, regardless of time or place.
Is this...
True? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffering all too well. My own father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke. Our house, too, is met with sneers by those who consider themselves our betters. But no more! I shall show all those simpering fops that it is not birth that makes greatness, but deeds. And so I did my due research at the archives, that my grand invention shall blast our way forward.
Dragan, please. I believe you've had enough to drink.
You can hardly blame me for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libations, brought by traders from the realm over. Each cask more exotic than the last. Why, to not partake would be an affront to our newfound allies.
He's still drunk.
Just make sure your head is clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be representing your nation?
Yes, a ceremony to usher in a new age of harmony and prosperity. I am too young to have known the war, so I see our three nations joining hands more as a matter of expedience. But what of you, my kin-to-be? How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
Okay. It is the first step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it. To benefit all nations involved, I see nothing wrong with that. It's impossible to understand each nation's motivations. I can't say whether this bodes well. Okay, these have the seed of doubt. This one is very optimistic. This one is like so-so. I'll be Selecting this one.
It will benefit all nations involved. I see nothing wrong with that.
Indeed. I didn't know you had such a mercantile mind, Serenoa.
Coin drives the hearts of men and nations alike. I suspect all parties wouldn't be so eager to join hands if not for the promise of profit. And when we're all able to fill our coffers, perhaps we can finally let go of old grudges.
A sensible perspective. I didn't know you had such a practical mind. In any event, it is always good to have another perspective on matters. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe we're on the cusp of a great achievement. As always, it is the young who must bear the burden of building the future. Old shoulders are frail, old minds stubborn. Whatever lies in our future, those who make it will mark their names in history. And mine will be written large for all to see! And I would write yours next to it, my dear cousin. Pray, come visit me at the mines once operations are underway, and I shall...
Dragan, are you quite all right?
Worry not, Frederica. I'm just a bit tipsy. Perhaps I should just lie.
Still drunk.
It would seem Lord Dragan has turned in for the night.
Quite the passionate fellow, isn't he?
He's never been one to hide his ambition, ever since we were little. Neither does he hide his disapproval of my brother and Trueborn siblings.
Feelings which you share?
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look down on me wiped from their faces. But I also agree with Lord Simone that we must set our gazes to the future. Though I know not yet how I might best serve in this new age, I would do what I can.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady. Let us ease the weight of each other's burdens.
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband and wife after all.
Of course, my... Frederica. Pray call me Serenoa as well. We should carry your cousin to his chambers. Will you help me, Frederica?
Certainly, Serenoa. Let us take care not to wake him, lest he resume his prattle.
They speak kinda awkward by saying their names. Okay, Benedict.
Benedict. I thought I might find you here.
My lord.
Did you tell her that Serenoa would soon be taking over as lord of our house?
Forgive me, my lord. I did not think to...
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed to hear it from you. Destra always did trust you above all her advisors. As do I. For 30 years you have served my house better than I ever could have asked for.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord? I suspect this will be the last night I will hear those.
Oh, are you gonna die?
My lord, I will call for a healer at once.
Do not bother, Benedict. It will avail me not. You know as well as I how my heart now fails me.
My lord.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you. For our house, Pray heed this old man's final order.
Certainly. I will live to serve your son until I breathe my last.
Did you hear that, Destra? Our boy is in good hands. My old dear friend, long have we stood together.
I will not let you down, my lord.
Destra is Serenoa's mother. She be somewhere in the story? Or just here? Okay, main story. Simon gathers the members of House Wolfort to announce his abdication. Okay. It's a time where Serenoa will be considered the Lord of House Wolfort.
My beloved son, Serenoa, will oversee the matters of our house from this day forward. I expect you to serve him as dutifully as you served me.
Of course, Lord Simon.
Aye, my lord. Our undying loyalty to House Wolfort.
My son, listen well. The Lord's judgment shapes the fates of his kin and subjects alike. Responsibility for their well-being now falls on your shoulders. You must lead them well.
Yes, Father. I shall keep those words close to my heart. To that end, I require wise counsel. Together, you possess a wealth of experience. As Lord of House Wolfort, it is my duty to consider the best course from every perspective afforded me. I shirk not from this responsibility. At the same time, I would be a fool to not seek guidance from those more traveled than I. For my house and my people, I trust I can rely on you.
Well spoken, my son. I dare say you are more than ready to receive this.
The scales of conviction, a holy relic, said to be blessed by the deities of old.
It was gifted to our family by the King of Glenbrook. From this day on, I entrust it to you. However, it is of little use without these.
Coins. 7 of them.
Tokens of conviction, we call them. Give one each to only your most trusted retainers and allies. They will guide you when the path is darkest. Their words will illuminate the pitfalls ahead. Heed well the advice of your friends and subjects, and choose your steps carefully. Such has been the way of our house, and such you must see it always shall be.
I will, Father. I shall treasure these gifts and make wise use of them in times of need.
Very good. Now do your duty, my son.
We await your orders, my lord.
We depart for the capital at once. May this ceremony be but the first of many joyous occasions ahead of us.
For House Wolfort!
Okay, Serenoa is the Lord right now. So he's the only one needs
And so the stewardship of House
to
Wolfort
be
passes
in
from father to son.
the kingdom.
Lord Simon Wolfort, beloved throughout Glenbrook, entrusts the future to young Serenoa. With the ceremony to mark the beginning of the joint mining venture and a tourney on the horizon, the Wolforts set forth to the Crown City. With no heroic deeds yet to his name, the new Lord Wolfort sets his eyes on the proving grounds, eager to show his worthiness.
So Lord Simon will step down. I suppose the time comes for us all to pass on the torch eventually. What wisdom has your father bestowed upon you?
He has told me what it means to be lord of a house.
Very good. Sarah Noah of House Wolfort, the crown of Glenbrook now looks to you for loyal service and brotherhood.
Yes, Your Majesty. I shall not disappoint.
Oh,
I dare you to say that again, Thalis.
I thought the king just...
Must you make me repeat myself? I am the Prime Minister of Esfrost. I and I alone am fit to represent our nation. Go push your papers in the shadows like the minor lordling's son you are.
You would shame me? You, who would be nothing if not for your high birth. Your ineptitude is mocked by noble and commoner alike.
Dragan, you forget yourself.
Okay. Oh, the not-so-evil brother, Thalas Esfrost, Prime Minister of Esfrost. Archduke Gustaf's younger brother. He was appointed Prime Minister at a young age and is the second most powerful man in Esfrost.
You both forget yourselves.
Frederica?
If you must braid each other, then do so back home. Your bickering will bring shame upon our nation.
Such strong words, sister.
Erica. Oh, not so evil sister as well. Erica Esfrost, sister of the Archduke. Archduke Gustaf's younger sister. Unlike her older brother, she judges others based on their lineage and greatly dislikes those not from her family's main line, so she's not a racist, just high, what do you call this? She just wants to be on the top.
Do you think you're above us now that you're being wed to mighty House Wolfort?
Please, Erica.
My apologies, but the ceremony will begin soon. I ask the delegates of each nation to make their preparations.
And you must be Sarah Noah Wolfort. Well, I suppose we should bother the happy couple no longer. Well done, Frederica. I see you've inherited your mother's wiles. She always did have a way with men.
What?
Too bad you also inherited her hair. That sickly pink makes me want to retch.
What? These two.
Pray forgive my cousins, Lord Serenoa, and forgive me if I was out of line.
Those two, they were...
Thalis and Erica Esfrost. Full brother and sister to Archduke Gustadolf. And my half-siblings.
I see. Well, I hope that we can all come together for the sake of our grand endeavor.
I just hope Frederica can just set fire on them. They're too mean. They're very mean. Smithy is now available at the encampment. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is the... Welcome, welcome. See anything you fancy? Okay, what do you have? Still the same. I have 2 iron. Understood, my lord. Please come again. As blacksmith, I have the privilege of looking after everyone's weapons. It's my honor to forge and repair whatever Wolfort's warriors require. Any blades that need tampering or bows that need priming. You need only say the word. Okay, Serenoa. Smithy. At the smithy, you can upgrade your weapons and unlock weapon abilities. Both of these services require materials and coin. Each weapon has 3 ranks. Increasing a weapon's rank unlocks more powerful abilities for that weapon. You can acquire weapon abilities within the same rank in any order, but the later a skill is learned, the more materials it will require. If a weapon ability is connected to another with an arrow icon, then they must be acquired in order the arrow indicates. Weapon abilities contained within a box marked with OR cannot be active at the same time. However, once you have acquired either one, both become available and you may switch between them at no cost. Okay, I can upgrade Serenoa's weapon. 5 to deal greater damage, increase HP, defense, magical defense, and luck. Maybe my priority will be the damage. What's this? I think this is HP as well. Don't know what this one is. Okay, Benedict needs timber and stone. Fiber, Federica. I think it's the same for all of this abilities. Stone and iron. Same, stone and iron. Okay, so only Serenoa. 6. So at first it's 2, then it's 6. It's costly. My fortune is always here if you need it. Okay, so Serenoa has now power of 33. It's the highest damage dealer. No, Erodor. Anna is 17, but she's able to attack 2 times because of her ability Act Twice. So she's at 34. She's the highest, but only if you do 2 times of the attack. Okay, so I'll leave and continue with the story.
My honored guests, I am pleased to announce that operations at the Grand Norzelian Mines have commenced in earnest.
Okay, so this is the King Regna Glenbrook, King of Glenbrook. The current King of Glenbrook. He is revered as the wise king who brought the Salt Iron War to its end. He launched a joint mining venture between the 3 nations as its coordinator. Okay.
The Earth has yielded treasures more magnificent than even we had anticipated.
It's Patriot.
May the mines endure for many years as a symbol of prosperity for all of our nations.
Well said. With Hyzant's salt and capital, Esfrost's ingenuity, and Glenbrook's raw materials and manpower, our realm's future is bright indeed. It is a partnership built on 3 pillars, each bearing equal weight. We owe a debt of gratitude for all who have supported this grand venture. A particular note is Lord Dragan, whose knowledge has allowed us to so swiftly see our labor bear fruit. And House Wolfort, whose mediation has proved invaluable in forming this accord. May their deeds be forever remembered by history. Let us raise our cups and toast to their health and happiness.
What? What's that?
Lord Serenoa is smiling from ear to ear.
Shame his parents couldn't be here to see this.
Do not get too swept away in the moment, Eridor. We have a job to do here, and the day has only begun.
Now that the formalities are done with, let the festivities begin. Step forward, Sir Maxwell.
So, this is the one they call the Dawn Spear.
Oh. Sorcery End. The Saint Seven's Minister of Salt. He manages all things related to the source from which the Holy State's wealth springs. Who's the Minister of Salt? What does that mean? Well, he looks rich with all those jewelries, but he looks cunning. I don't know.
Glenbrook's fiercest warrior. They say he has never known defeat.
What's this? Oh. Ex-Harm Marshal, Saint 7 Minister of Arms. One of the Saint 7. He is a knight who showed promise at a young age and was subsequently entrusted with the nation's military matters. Oh, so he's one of the Saint 7.
I would take the measure of this man.
Avlora, General of the Frosty Army. A woman orphaned by war, she toiled to earn the rank of general and is known as the strongest in Esfrost. Her skills acknowledged by even the Archduke himself.
Now that the foundations for peace have been laid, let us be stifled by rigid formality no longer. There is a tourney to be had, after all. A much more entertaining event than my endless speeches.
Hear, hear, hear!
Here, here!
Will any among you prove a match for our Sir Maxwell, the champion of our previous challenge? I very much look forward to finding out. Until then, help yourselves to our hospitality and our wine.
Eat, drink, and be merry. It shall not be long until final preparations are complete.
Hey, they have distinct colors.
Our time is nigh, Sarah Noah. Ah, but I forget myself. Our time is nigh, Lord Wolfort. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you. But living up to the title will be no easy task.
You'll do your father proud, I'm sure. Unlike some of us.
Have more faith in yourself, my friend. You too shoulder the future of the kingdom after all. This is no time for self-pity. A prince's subjects mustn't hear him talking that way. Come, preparing for the tourney will take your mind off your worries. I'll rather select this one. Have more faith in yourself, my friend. Don't pity. Don't feel
Have
pity.
more faith in yourself, my friend. After all, you too shoulder the future of the kingdom.
I wonder if Glenbrook will truly flourish thanks to anything I do.
Of course it will. It already has. Besides, House Wolford is at your back.
My apologies. And thank you. I shall strive to be worthy of your support.
You two were quite the pair, aren't you?
Fast friends from the day we met. And you are?
Apologies for not introducing you sooner. This is Huette of the Kingsguard.
I am tasked with keeping His Highness safe, though he often seems to resent it. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you, Lord Wolfort.
Ah, Prince Roland has told me much about you. I can see he is in good hands.
I shall see that it is so, my lord.
Now let us begin our preparations. Today we take the field, and today
we claim victory.
Roland and Hewitt joined your forces. Okay, roll on substitutes in battle. A melee warrior with range. Strike foes 2 squares in front of him with his spear. Steal his steed. Grants him exceptional mobility. Duet aptitudes in battle. Rain arrows down on foes from the back of a hawk. Easily traverses terrain with large elevation changes. The higher the ground, the greater her range. She rides on hawk. How? I'd best greet our guests. It would also give me a chance to take the measure of my soon-to-be opponents. Okay, there's something shiny here. Would I do this? I'll go from this side. A predictable match with a predictable outcome. That's it. Hey, Erica. I suppose we haven't formally met yet. I'm Erica Esfrost. Yes, Frederica is my sister, although I hardly think of her as such. This country is old, for lack of a better word. I'm certain it will fit her sensibilities perfectly. What? Ah, Sereno Wolfort. How good to see you again so soon. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Thalas Esfrost at your service. I suppose soon I shall be calling you my brother-in-law? This is quite the castle you have, full of history and great deeds. I hope that one day fate sees it fit to deliver me one so grand. Stout Hawkshield. The soldiers here are obedient. I'll give them that. I can't say the same for Esfrost's military. For better or worse, in Esfrost, we value freedom over all else. Those with the drive to succeed naturally rise to the top. Though your kingdom's lord and ladies might view us as a rabble of ambitious upstarts, they aren't beholden by tradition in Esfrost. If ever any interest in seeing what true freedom looks like, you're welcome anytime. A country where one is judged by ability and not by birth certainly has produced some formidable personages. Shall have to visit whenever time allows. Learn about Grand Duchy of Esfrost. As the game progresses, you can uncover information that will unlock additional responses in future conversations. You may view the knowledge you've amassed thus far by selecting War, Chronicle information from the main menu. You're from the House of Wolfort, yes? Your reputation is formidable to be sure, but Esfrost's military is second to none. Day and night we train, and I dare say even our rank and file would be much for any other army's elite troops. Why? Just the other day, we managed to capture a particularly dangerous smuggler. He was swift as a horse and as deadly with a bow as any man alive. I even broke a bone in the process. His skill would have doubtless made him a capable soldier. So I wonder what disparate paths our choices send us down. Learned about the captured smuggler. I passed a group of soldiers clad in black armor on the way here. Are those stored black irons? Okay, talk to you. I mean to question any Frosty I can about the archives. Said that within the archives, countless tomes lies the answer to any and all questions that have ever been asked. You only need to seek them out. House of Boundless Knowledge. That's certainly something I'd like to see with my own eyes. Learn about the archives. Okay. Anna. Lord Serenoa, there you are. Benedict has been looking for you. Why? Your first journey as Lord of your house, eh? I knew the day would come, but it still brings tears to my eyes to see it. Always remember that Benedict and I are at your back, Lord. Come to us for whatever you need. That includes the tourney. You need someone in the dirt, Lord. I'm your man. Let's show them what stuff House Wolford is made of. Never seen a woman, or a man, for that matter, quite like Minister Lila. Beautiful, elegant, and brilliant. What I wouldn't give to serve under someone like her. Word has it her new assistant is a strapping young researcher, said to be well versed in ice magic. I knew I shouldn't have spent more time at my books instead of in the training yard. I'd very much like to see the skill of Minister Lila's new assistant for myself. Perhaps I will, and sooner rather than later. Learn about the Ice Mage. I think this is Quarantine from the demo. We hear the Bloody Shield himself will be fighting on behalf of Esfrost during this year's tourney. He's the captain of the Duchy's elite Hawk Riders, and the Fierce Hawk's Shield himself. I look forward to seeing the man in action. Okay, the man that we talked earlier. That's the Hawk Shield. Patriot. You must be Lord Wolford. I'm Patriot. Patriarch of House Consor. By King Regnus Greece, we were chosen above all others to attend this momentous ceremony. It is an early truly. All we have, we owe to our king. Let us continue to serve him as well can. You are Mister's aide. Today, I fight by Sir Maxwell's side in the tourney. I could not envision a greater honor than this. May we cross swords, Lord Sernoa, and may the fight be one to remember. Hey. Sernoa's commission has been strengthened. How? What's happening? Lord Sernoa, I understand the Wolford name is now in your hands. Allow me to introduce myself as your peer. Landroy Fox, Lord of House Fox. The Lord of House Fox. One of Glenbrook's high houses. His bow arm is said to surpass that even of Simon. The king himself praises both his battle prowess and fierce loyalty to the crown. He's a bow user, but why is he holding a sword? I am Landroy Fox, Lord of one of Glenbrook's 3 houses. This tourney will be your first and best chance to show the skill of Wolford's new generation. You have my support. May you find success to serving of a high house. Let's hope this tourney brings the same thrills as last year's. I won't soon forget the final bout between Lord Simon and Dawnspear. Lord Simon and Sir Maxwell fought. The Dawnspear won. Just a match for the histories. It's a shame Lord Simon won't be here to have another go at it. His son is representing House Wolford this year. I hear I don't reckon one so green can stand against the like of Dawnspear. But I've seen stranger things. So, okay, it's the same text. It's the same. Hey. I heard the Dawnspear is returning to defend the title he won at the previous tourney. Let's hope he hasn't been resting on his laurels. You hater. Okay, go. I understand your metal shall be on display at the tourney, my lord. May it leave an impression on all in attendance. Is there something shining? Are there shiny things? I don't think so. Hey, there's a map. That's nice. 150. There's a cat. Man. With you by my side, friend, I feel like we could take on the entire realm. Our days may even give the Dawnsbury's first taste of defeat. Really? It's an honor to be allowed to fight by House for first sight. I shall do my utmost to bring honor to you on the battlefield. Okay. Hey, I can walk here. Why? Okay, X-Arm. You're the new Lord of House Wolford, yes? I have seen you from afar, but I believe this is the first time I've had the pleasure of speaking with you. Even now, the common folk sing of your house bravery during the Salt Iron War. However, I suspect it shan't be long before they sing of House Marshal's deeds instead. I look forward to seeing you at the tourney, Lord Cyrano. Congratulations on your recent appointment as a lord. I am sure the entire realm will celebrate the occasion. Lord Simon has ever been a dear friend to us. Pray do not hesitate to come to us in times of need. Is it true that General Vroran will be taking the field in the tourney? The right hand of the Archduke, rivaled only by her lord in ferocity. I doubt she judges a friendly competition to be worthy of her abilities. Still, if it lives up to her reputation, then she wouldn't have to try hard to prove a match for even the mightiest warrior. Silvio, Lord Serenoa, congratulations on your recent appointment. Who are you? Silvio Tellior, Lord of House Tellior. The Lord of House Tellior, one of Glenbrook's high houses. His distant domain lacks the fighting power of the other two houses. Okay, so he's weak, but has been entrusted with safeguarding the kingdom's precious reservoir. The news of Lord Simon's abdication was sudden, to be sure, but all lords must give up their positions in time. Still, I am certain having that immense responsibility thrust upon you at such a young age must be a trying deed. If you ever require counsel or simply a sympathetic ear to bend, do not hesitate to call upon House Telio. Sure. I've trained the prince since he was scarcely old enough to hold a spear. I have a great interest in seeing his performance at the tourney. Maxwell Trier, the Dunspeak of Glenbrook, the strongest warrior of Glenbrook, also known as the Dunspear. He was appointed the kingdom's master of arms by Regna, who recognized his skills in combat. I would wish you good luck, but I would rather your skill carry you to victory. Okay. You carry your father's legacy on your shoulders, young lord. Eager am I to see how it fits you. Cordelia, you're joining the tourney with my brother, aren't you? Sir Maxwell has trained with him since he was little. Roland could barely stand after they sparred, but he even walks like the Dawnspear now. I'm so proud to have him as my brother. My apologies. Fanny's always saying I let my emotions get the better of me. Please keep my brother safe, will you? This is the brother. The wedding at the horizon, I imagine time must be precious resource for you. Your life is on the cusp of great change, my young lord. Still, I pray you remain a faithful friend to my brother. He has his foibles, but I care for him all the same. Really? I am Source End, but I am sure you know that. I have the honor of being one of the Saintly Seven. The duties of a young lord are many, but I trust you are more than capable. May this mine bring prosperity to us all. Such a massive endeavor is bound to be fraught with danger. If you or yours ever require medical treatment, pray visit the Ministry of Medicine. We are blessed with the finest medical minds in Rosalia, but our facilities aren't open to just anyone. Mention my name, however, and every service shall be at your disposal. Wow. I've heard tell of the ministry. It's said that even the most grievous wounds can be treated there. I'd very much like to see how such miracles are performed. Ministry of Medicine. Young Lord Wolfwood, thank you for the honor of including me among such esteemed company. Each face I see is more impressive than the last. Even members of the 77 have deigned to set foot upon our shores. Of course, I have many dealings with Hyzant in the past. I am taken to understand all are equal in the eyes of their goddess, and even those not of noble birth can achieve prestigious stations. I intend to use this opportunity to avail myself of this famed equality. Perhaps win at the ear of the saint in the process. Country where station is decided not by birth. I was not aware Hyzant goddess was so equitable in her judgment. I would very much like to make time to visit. Holy state of Hyzant. Okay, time to talk to you guys. Talas and Erica. I wonder if those two would deign to participate in the tourney. Hey Gila. Soon you will lead your first foray into battle, and Lady Frederica and I shall experience true combat for the first time. Do you have a stratagem in mind for the tourney? I may be but a tourney. It may be but a tourney. But defeat will bring shame upon us. I intended to do whatever I must to win. Our house fights with honor. There shall be no tricks, but we will offer our opponents no quarter. You handled yourselves admirably when the bandits attacked. I expect your magic will be the key to our victory. I like this one. Because of the there shall be no tricks. Sharna's conviction has been strengthened. I see. You intend to charge headlong into your first battle. Indeed, the strategy may lack subtlety, but it is honest in times of peace. It would not do to rely on deceitful tactics. How we comport ourselves on the battlefield shall be a reflection of our conduct outside of it. I intend to make others know how Wolford can be trusted. Very wise, my lord. If peace between nations is to continue, then the role of warriors must change with the times. However, you mustn't forsake the legacy you have inherited. I believe the course you have chosen weaves a delicate path through the two ideals. Stories of Mr. Exarm's skill have reached even the lips of my servants. I very much look forward to learning the truth of these tales. And the last person. My lord, before the tourney begins, I would like to ask you a single question. To what end do you believe this contest is being held? It is a chance for our three nations to gather and celebrate. Although the battles may be bloodless, victory is sweet all the same. In times of peace, there are precious few chances to display martial prowess. I mean, to remind people of House Wolford's legacy. It may appear to be mere entertainment, but reputations are at stake. If we show weakness, then it will be noted by all in attendance. This is the best answer. Just so, my lord. Each nation will show their strength and take the measure of the others in turn. It will be a test of skill as well as mettle. I'll not treat it lightly. Very good. I shall be the first of many tests. It shall be the first of many tests to come. I'm sure. Okay, I think that's all. I'll end my exploration. The journey will begin soon. I best head back. So it's time for battle, I guess. Yeah, it's time for battle. Recommended level is 3 and I'm still 2. Should I buy? I have 8 HP recovery pellet, 1 large, 1 steep recovery pellet. I'll save. Okay, I'm planning to just go forward. Just leave the first chapter there. Alternate save. Okay, main story. The tournament begins with Serenoa representing the Kingdom of Glenbrook. Let's go.
The combatants have arrived, and the stage has been set. Let us introduce the champions who will fight for the glory of their nations. Fighting for the honor of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, General Avlora. Fighting for the honor of the Holy State of Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshal. Fighting for the honor of the Kingdom of Glenbrook, House Wolfort. And last but not least, the victor of our previous tourney, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear!
Hurrah! Hurrah! The Wolfort Lordling is here in his father's stead, I see.
Lord Simone's heroics on the battlefield are the stuff of legend. A pity I couldn't match swords with him today.
You will match swords with me. I promise to make it every bit as exhilarating as Father would.
You have his spirit, if nothing else.
That's the best.
I look forward to crossing swords with you.
Positive attitude.
The combatants have assembled. Now, let the battles begin! I shall announce our first pairing, as chosen by lots. Minister Exham and Lord Wolfort, make ready for combat!
Oof. I think this is just a fast game. Okay, preparing for battle. During battle preparation, you can survey the battlefield, place units, and even return to the encampment. Okay, decimate enemy forces, lose all allied forces. It is breezy, weather's clear. You can change the initial placement of your units before battle. Select the unit you wish to move with A button. Move to the square you wish to place the unit, then press the A button. Once more, if the square you've selected already has a unit on it, the units will swap places. Okay, so I'll put Erador here. I'll put Holland here. Anna here. Benedict here. Then Jewett here. Let's try begin. Wait. Let's see the enemy stats. Okay. Okay, Swordsly is a short sword with a peacock dagger of damage 24. It's a physical defense of 2. So I can attack him. Resist paralysis, silence, and sleep. Oh. Resist temptation and instant death. Slumber stab. Deal physical damage to an enemy and have a chance to put them to sleep. Okay, you can make me sleep. Rain Viper, 36. That's too much. You have high physical defense and magic. Knight's Bane. Increased damage inflicted to you by spears, so you're the same as Roland. Resist mobility, blindness, and fury. So Erador can't can bait you. Resist temptation and instant death. Sandstorm. Deal physical damage to a single enemy and lower their strength and physical defense. Ooh, with the power of 45. Throwing knife. Lower magical defense. This has more magic strength, but slower. Not evasive. Okay, delaying thrust. Delete your turns. It's 22 damage. Okay. Start. I hope no one dies.
Be gentle, my lords. I'm not as strapping as once I was.
I expect no quarter from you, Prince Roland, nor from you, Lord Serenoa. Show us the swordplay your house is so famous for.
They're two of Hyzant's most famed generals. We'll have no room for mistakes.
Then we shall make none. Now, let us show the realm the mettle of the new generation.
For honor and glory!
For honor and glory.
My turn.
Okay, I'll let you have the one.
My turn.
Is it fine to move you further? When choosing a command, the word weak will appear over the enemy units that are susceptible to it. A resistant will appear over those who are not. Gain the upper hand in battle by exploiting enemy weakness. He's weak. But maybe just move forward.
Realize the gulf between our skills.
Too obvious.
Huh.
This battle is ours.
Okay. Can do this.
From this range.
Nice. Status changes are denoted with an icon and a turn or counter. One turn will be deducted from the counter when the affected unit's turn arrives. There are a variety of status changes. Poison does damage at the start of each turn. Paralysis prevents unit from taking any actions. Silence prevents unit from using abilities. Sleep prevents unit from taking any actions. Attacks on sleeping units will be critical hits. Unit wakes upon taking damage. Immobility prevents unit from moving. Blindness reduces unit's accuracy. Fury draws target's attack to the caster. Tempt lures target to their opponent's side. Effect may end when taking damage. Instant death kills unit instantly. Auto revive automatically revives unit when their HP reaches 0. Regen grants HP at the start of each turn. Invincible unit ignores all damage. Takeover renders unit invisible to the enemy. Unit is enfeebled upon attacking an enemy, standing directly before an enemy, or taking damage. Fire counter deals fire damage to an adjacent enemy using a physical attack. Ice counter deals the ice damage to an attacking enemy. Okay. Act again allows a unit to perform 2 actions in the same turn. Stop prevents a unit from taking any actions effects wear off over time. Protect allow caster to take damage for a selected unit. Guaranteed critical unit strikes a critical blow that is guaranteed to hit. Absorption converts a specific element's damage to HP. Delayed damage deals damage after a set number of turns. Extended range extends the range of unit's normal attack. Protective aura reduces damage taken by the adjacent allies.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
You don't like me. Can I do? Maybe I'll delay.
Wait your turn. Maybe next time.
Nice.
I see a path to victory.
Who will attack next? Okay. Raging Beast.
It is time to strike.
Fine. I'll keep on then. Come at me!
Spring.
Show me what you're made of.
Where to go? No. Miss.
This can't be! To battle, I suppose.
Shall we begin?
Steep. Something.
Allow me.
Thank you.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Maybe I can do
2 ashes.
I will end this.
This is the end.
For victory!
Okay, I got the top. This guy.
You brute! Yes!
Certain maneuvers will award you kudos, which can be traded for valuable items at the encampment Sunder Shop. The Sunder Shop is not available at the early stages of the story.
A wasted effort. This battle is ours.
Okay, so I can... do this.
From this range.
Too slow.
Nice.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Okay, I'll delay your turn again.
I'll make this quick.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Will attack. Oh, shoots. 5, 7.
All for victory.
Delightful.
Impossible!
Oh.
Damn it!
How shall I destroy you?
I've been waiting for this!
Do this one.
Look to my shield!
And then I'll do this.
Cool heads shall prevail. Your wounds are healed.
This will help.
Where to? Where to?
Let me show you what I've learned.
Okay, I'm gonna do this.
Flames, heed my call!
Realize the gulf between your lifeblood shall paint my soul.
Oh.
Time to work.
Wait, what to do?
Take this.
This will help. My turn.
Okay, 6. Okay, I'm gonna do this.
My lance strikes true. Allow me.
Nice try!
From where shall we strike?
I can do this. Back attack.
I'll make this quick. Ha-ha!
My skills grow sharper.
Pursuit stance. What's that?
Time to take flight.
Increases accuracy of the damage dealt by follow-up attacks. Okay, so it's good at follow-up attacks. I can kill him.
This ends now!
I see a path to victory.
Oops. Can run.
To battle, I suppose.
Too obvious.
Nice.
I shall do what I can.
So, to heal myself.
Allow me.
I've been waiting for this.
Okay, I can attack this guy. Then move away.
Let me show you what I've learned.
This is nothing. There's no joy in an easy victory.
Okay, need heal.
I'll take this.
I won't lose.
Okay. Do this. Or maybe double trust. Oh. need the double attack. Maybe I'll go here.
You don't stand a chance! Yes!
Goddess, I thank you for your blessing this day. A worthy foe is a glorious gift indeed.
You find the goddess in odd places, Exhale. This trifling tourney will bring Hyzant neither riches nor glory.
The goddess works in myriad ways, Minister Sorsley. You would do well to keep your eyes attuned.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
If I do this, maybe here.
Wait your turn! Now!
Ooh, the Fury's gone.
The hunt is on.
How I can do this? Oh, I can't blind you. I'll just attack.
Leave it to me, brute! Yes! For my kingdom!
I shall try my level best.
Still alive. Maybe Frederica can kill you after this.
Leave it to me! Did you see that?
I fight for peace.
Wanted to... yeah.
2 ashes.
That's nice.
I asked for no quarter. You did not disappoint. Perhaps one day we can fight as allies. Minister Sorsley, I leave the rest in your capable hands.
Shall we begin?
Okay, what's a heal? Move here. Ah! No. I can't.
Be at ease.
That's the stuff. You won't beat me!
Okay, provoke.
I'll be your shield!
Your orders?
Have another!
One more. Leveled up.
Just die already!
This will prove useful.
Show poison.
To battle, I suppose. Charge!
You can't do anything.
This is it!
Follow my lead.
Time to take flight.
Answer noise. Sleeping. Can I blind you? Yes, I can.
You'll get no mercy from us. Victory is ours.
Follow my lead. Let us pry out their weakness.
I like it. Buff Anna.
All for victory.
You have my thanks. Let me show you what I've learned.
This guy.
For a better world.
So it's not your back.
Shall prevail. Your wounds are healed.
Thank you.
With clear eyes, I move forward.
Nice. Gila learned for those in need. So what is that?
Time to work.
Okay, grant additional HP to allies at 50% or less of their maximum HP when using health restoring commands. Okay, so it's either heal or either heal or item, I guess.
Victory is within reach.
Let's do this.
Suffer. A sound strike.
I've been waiting for this. Away!
Oh, she
Look
cannot.
at me learning.
She
My
cannot
turn.
attack. We can do this for kudos.
It ends here. Ouch!
This battle is ours. From this range.
Have another!
My pride is my shield.
There is no mercy on the
Or
battlefield.
level 3. Okay, I can't tap.
You have nothing left.
Just die already!
I see the threads of battle more clearly.
Benedict learn bulwark.
Allow me.
It's bulwark. Hey. Raise an ally's physical defense and magic defense for 3 turns. Okay. You're Frederica. Wait, who's level 2? They're all level 3, so I can just attack you.
Forgive me!
Forgive me.
My old wounds flare up again. I can fight no further.
Cernox conviction has been strengthened. Each per recovery pellet, 1 large HP recovery pellet, each per ring. Kudos obtained. Kudos.
To think they'd get the better of us.
Your father taught you well. You wield that great sword with skill beyond your years. Well fought. The day is yours.
Of course.
Victory goes to House Wolfort! Our next bout shall be between General Avlora and Sir Maxwell. May glory go to the victor.
Stand back. This one is mine.
Very well. I accept your challenge.
Whoa. 1v1.
Whoever taught you, they taught you well. Though something tells me you surpassed your teacher long ago. Your defense is formidable.
As is yours. I yield.
Victory goes to Sir Maxwell!
So it's us versus Sir Maxwell.
My hand. I can't feel it. So that was General of Laura. I pray never to meet her on the battlefield.
Well, I guess you will.
There will be no quarter given today, young lord of House Wolfort.
I would expect nothing less.
And we're lost.
Huh? Where am I?
You're awake. And none the worse for wear, considering the blow you took from Sir Maxwell.
He was too strong for us in the end.
Today, yes. But let us keep at our training. One day, the students will surpass their master.
Yeah.
Let us work hard for that day, my friend.
To arms, Breed Warriors completed. Okay, so chapter 2 is done. So I'll be ending my stream now and maybe go back after 30 minutes. So yeah, see you on the next stream.